Good morning, students. Today we will discuss how to draw a three-dimensional figure and how to convert that into a 2D model. So let us consider to draw a prism and a pyramid. So to draw a prism or a pyramid, first I have to know what plane or what particular workspace I am working on. So here you can able to see that this screen shows a window indicating that it is in the top view. For example, if I want to work in a front view, you can go move your cursor to this particular location. You can able to see there are views here. So by clicking this, you can change your view from top view to front view, left, right or bottom. So based on the particular view you want to draw, you can able to proceed. So today let me draw two diagrams, a prism which is resting on a vertical plane, which means the shape, that is for example, if I consider an hexagonal prism, so the shape hexagon will be on front view and the other view, the height, will be seen on the top view. Similarly, I'll go for a pyramid considering that it is resting on its base on HP. So same pentagon, let me consider a pentagonal pyramid. So if I consider a pentagon, the pentagon you have to draw in the top view and the front view will be its axis. So first let us go for drawing a prism. I am going to concentrate on an hexagonal prism. The side of the hexagon is 35 mm and the height of the hexagonal prism is 50 mm. So before starting it, let me draw the rectangle. So the rectangle has to be fitted in 0, 0 and 297, 10. Now you can able to see what is the size of my rectangle. Now I will disable this grid. So now the view what I am doing is in the top view. So let me change this. Let me go to front view. Click this. Let me click front. When I go to front, you can able to see that this rectangle what I have drawn, it has a line because since my view I have changed, it is looking as a line. So now let me draw a hexagonal prism. So first, to draw an hexagon, let me type polygon command. In polygon, number of sides is 6 and let me select edge. From one point, the distance of this particular hexagon is 35. Let me type 35 and enter. So this is my hexagon. Now this has to be extruded, which means there is a command to increase the height. That is, I'm concentrating on Z axis. To increase the height of this or thickness of this particular hexagon, I've used a command called as extrude. Type extrude, enter, select the particular hexagon, enter, and enter the height of the prism. So as I told you, let me consider the height as 50 mm. So let me type 50. Enter. Now I have drawn this particular view in 3D, but you can't able to view it because it is in a particular plane. Even though it looks like a top, actually whatever I have drawn is in the front. Let me change this view to a particular isometric. You can able to see it is in this particular VP. So I can also go for the setting 2D wireframe to shaded with edges. So I can able to see how my hexagon is. So hexagonal prism is. Now I will concentrate how to draw a pyramid. So I'm going to draw my pyramid such that the base is resting on HP. So let me change this to top view because only in the top I can able to see that base of the pyramid. So I am going to consider as a pentagonal pyramid. Again, the side is 30 and height is 50. So choosing this in top, I will go for polygon command. Sorry, pyramid command. So this type it as pyramid command. So polygon is applicable only for drawing a prism, whereas pyramid is a common command which can be used for the both. So let me type pyramid command. Now it is asking how many sides. So let me choose sides in this. Number of sides is 5. Let me choose 5. Enter. Now I have to choose what is the edge of this particular side. Click edge. Select any one plane. I'm going to draw for 30 mm. Just type 30. Press enter. Now it is asking what is your axis height or axis or height of your pyramid. My height is 50 mm. Press enter. So now pyramid is drawn. So you can able to see by changing my view to some other isometric. You can able to see there is a prism and there is a pyramid. So now let us discuss how to convert this object into a two-dimensional object. So I am going to concentrate this as a separate object. I am going to model it. To do that, so go to this view, click base. In this, select from model space. Like this. It takes some time to open a window. Now it is asking you which object you have to convert to 2D. I will concentrate on prism. Click this prism, press enter. Now it is asking the name of the layout. So I will type this is prism. So I will type it as a prism layout. This is just a name. There is no command related to this, just for your reference. I will type a particular name and then press enter. When I enter, it opens a new screen showing my particular views. You can able to see that the view what I am here is in the front view. So my front view is indicated here. So if this is right, I can choose it here. Otherwise, I can change my view here. For example, if I want to place top, I can click top and I can place it here. If I want to place any other view, I can choose it. Since my front view has to be on the above the XY line, I will select front. Click where you want the image. Click OK. Now move your cursor. Once you move, you can able to see a particular view. This is my top view. Similarly, when I move my cursor along this direction, this is my side view. So I need a side view. Let me click here. Similarly, I need a top view. I will click here. I also need an isometric view. So I will move along the diagonal direction and I will click here. Once everything is completed, press enter. So everything will be converted to a two-dimensional image as an orthographic projection. So this is an orthographic view for your prism. If I want for a pyramid, again I will proceed the same by clicking this on the model. Click model. Here I will again go to view, base, from model space. It is asking to select an object. My object is a pyramid now. Select the pyramid, press enter. It is asking what is your layout. I will type another layout which is pyramid layout. Press enter. Now it is asking how my pyramid is. This is my front view. I click my front. Click OK. Move my cursor. This is my top view. Click it here. This is my side view. Click it here. And this is my isometric view. Click here. Once everything is over, I can press enter. So if I want to see some views, for example, this isometric, it is showing some dotted line. I have to change that. Double click this, it opens a window. Here, instead of hidden, you change it to visible lines only. You can able to see something like this. You can able to see that the pyramid is not arranged properly. It is somewhat tilted in some other direction, which means the projected view is not proper. So to draw a proper projected view, you can select a particular model, which is your base model. You can go to project. So to create one more projection, click projected, move your cursor along some other direction diagonally. So this is not the proper one. Similarly, the other one, this one, or this one is somewhat proper. So I will go and click on particular diagonal and click OK. So now you can able to see this particular view. So I will delete this view. I will move this view from a particular location and I will keep it somewhere here. So now again I will double click this, change it to visible lines and then click OK. So now you can able to see proper views. So the projection will be based on particular diagonals. So whichever is a right projection, we can select and I can move it and we will place it accordingly. This is how you can convert a 3D model to a 2D model. Thank you.